Stop the presses. Titan forging is gone, or more so, this is in, whatever you're calling this, corruption, the new corrupting mechanic that's going to apparently replace Titan forging. We don't know that for sure. Obviously, everybody's reacting to the fact that this vendor has items that are effectively corrupted by default. We don't know anything about how this is going to work, whether it's completely random, whether the range on the items are completely random, whether or not Titan forging is gone, or it's also there and this can happen. I assume that's not the case. But also, Faxi brought up that what happens to Warforging? Is Warforging just gone entirely? Frankly, I'm a big fan of Titan forging and Warforging in general because I play the game a lot and it does feel good randomly to get gear that I didn't expect to get. And I think this is just a better system. Although I do really like item level as a tank, I do think this has the potential to be even cooler, but it does seem like it has the potential to be a lot more random. The thing is, it's just a lot cooler, right? So I don't know, everybody, people might be already reacting to the fact that it's could be so huge, or, you know, potentially, again, disappointing if you get the wrong stuff or it's not as strong, whatever. I don't really care. This fixes for me the main problem with Titan forging, and that's item level increases that cannot be traded to other players are downgrades for the player that received them, and that is a big problem in progression rating, and even in Mythic Plus, honestly. When this person gets something they don't want but they cannot trade, that seems to have been fixed with this feature, provided that Warforging, it does not also still exist. So anyway, I opened a couple. We're going to sit here and open a bunch of them. We're going to see if we can find all of them. But basically what you're seeing here is 12 corruption is red, okay? And then a green equip, that's the Warforge equivalent here. Increases the damage you deal with critical strikes by 6%. That's insane, by the way. That's a huge one. This one here increases all healing received from all sources by 6%, and that's plus 20 corruption. Now, I don't know, there's a lot of variables here, so we're just going really a narrow view, but we're assuming that the more corruption it has, the more powerful the Warforge is. So this is a plus 12 upgrade. That's what I'm just assuming. I don't know if that's the case. It might not be the case. What might actually be the case instead is that it's only just on or off, and 12 corruption is how much a leg has. 20 corruption is how much hands have. We'll find out as we try this. But yeah, let's just clear a couple bag slots here because we're going to open a bunch of them. So let's go ahead. You can only open one at a time, which is kind of a pain. You have to keep closing the bags to do it. Okay, so we got legs again. All right, there we go. We've immediately discounted my first thing, although it is different. Now, so here's the thing. 20 corruption, and again, the healing received from all sources by 6%. That's the same as this one, 20 corruption, all healing by 6%. So let's keep trying. We'll see. There might be, what actually might be happening here is the value might be fixed based on the affix that you get. And it's based on, you know, how powerful they think it is. Your spells and ability have a chance to grant you flash of clarity. What? Reducing the cooldown of your next 3 spells by 2 seconds. Oh, is that just the best one? That's ridiculous. Well, it sucks. I mean, 3 spells by 2 seconds. That's pretty now. Okay, we're gonna try them out too. We gotta actually try them out too. Let's keep opening more though until we try to get as many as possible. 30% of total health regeneration now continues during combat. Oh my god, that would be so nuts for Blood DK. Some of these are going to be so good for Blood DK, I feel like. They're probably going to be good for all tanks, but some of these just sound crazy. Increase the amount of mastery gained from all sources by 3%, so that's interesting. Instead of 6. Now this one is just power creep as hell, right? This is 15 corruption, and this is way better, surely. Increase the damage you deal with critical strikes. Maybe not. I don't know. I know, like, in other games, crit strike and crit percent are much different. So, mastery by 4%. Okay, so that's a ring. We got mastery by 3% for 15. Mastery by 4% for 24. And again, we're just going to keep... I wish I could open a ton of these at once, but sadly I can't. Oh, reduces your damage taken from periodic effects by 4%. 17 corruption, though. That doesn't seem... That's not that good. I mean, it could be really good on some fights, but it's probably not going to be good on all fights. Increases damage you deal with critical strikes by 7%. So that's 25 corruption. This is 12 corruption. The difference is kind of odd. I don't know what's determining it, but it's probably... Maybe that's random, too. It's probably connected in some way. Basically, like, the higher version, the more corruption by a ton, right? Healing received by all sources by 6%. That's what we had the first time. That is... Oh, wait, what? Healing received from all sources by 6%, 20 corruption. So it seems like it is variable. The first ring I had 24. This one has 23. I don't know. Maybe this is random too. I don't know. I don't know. People are probably going to be freaking out about this immediately, but I'd love to try to get a full set of this though, because there's more to it than just this. This does not end with this. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, increase the amount of versatility you gain from all sources. Okay, so let's put let's see, how many what pieces do we still need? We have gloves, so it's gonna put those on. We have legs. I'm gonna put those on, I think. Yeah, that's, well, actually the healing one's probably even better for blood decay. Put the healing one on. We have a cloak. Probably this one's just seems so overpowered. I mean, well, it's not really that good for blood decay, is it? Because 2-second reduction, the only thing that would really be good for would be blood boil, but I mean, maybe bone storm, I guess. Let's put the cloak on anyway. We have gloves. These are wrists. Amount of mastery gain. That's the only set I have so far. Now we can put both rings on, right? Now, if you see, I have a bunch of new stuff on. Okay, we'll talk about that after. I want to keep opening. I'm going to open like one until we have one in every slot. That's a weapon. Oh my god. Wait, what? That doesn't have anything on it. Looks cool, though. That actually doesn't have anything on it, so that's probably bugged. It's still cool. Alright, let's keep opening. More legs. Same one. 30% reduction. Let's check 30% reduction elsewhere. It's different. It's on right now, right? Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. Higher corruption increases the number of side effects and their strengths. Total corruption 118. Corruption resistance. So we could also take a look at that. We should. Huh. Well, we do have Formless Void rank 3. As you might have seen from the last video we made. That's a cool icon, by the way. That's new. It reduces corruption by 10. So I'm assuming that that is supposed to do it for this too. Originally, we were believing that corruption was only for the scenario, the new scenario thingies, and then the last boss. But seems like it's for everything now. And it's always corruption by 10. It looks like, even with Spark Imagination rank 1, it still says 10. This is rank 3, it still says 10. So maybe you potentially have 4 essences with 10. That is going to be interesting. Man, this is a really complicated situation here all of a sudden. Okay, another ring. Crit, amount of crit by 2%. So I think we're pretty good chance we've seen them all by now. But maybe there's others for healer or something like that. Oh, 7%. Man. And that is 24 corruption. Very interesting. Anyway, okay, so let's take a look at what these buffs say. So again, just to be clear, there's basically a good and a bad to this, okay? So this is not just free. You don't get this for free. You don't get more mastery. You don't get this thing. You don't get more healing. Let's put boots on. We'll put boots on. What else could we have gotten? Cloak? We got a cloak, didn't we? Why didn't I put the cloak on? Oh no, that's a waist. I thought we got a cloak. Let's see. I don't know how many items there are, but surely there's a cloak. Actually, maybe there's no cloaks. Another ring. Maybe there's no cloaks in this raid because this new legendary cloak. Possible. I mean, there's basically one for every secondary stat. You gain more haste. Another weapon that we don't get anything from. So the haste one is good, obviously. The healing received one is obviously insane. But anyway, let's take a look at some of these buffs. I'm gonna assume they're the same. Maybe they're not the same though. We'll try it. We'll figure it out. Okay, higher corruption increases the number of side effects and their strengths. Okay, so now I have 143 corruption. All right, 0 corruption resistance. So let's take a look at what these say. Damage taken increased by 93%. Okay, that's unusable. Wow. Oh my god, I can't do that, right? Holy shit. No matter how strong these are, there's no way. That's insane. 93% healing reduction. Okay, that's unplayable. That's ridiculous. Grand Illusions. Taking damage is a chance to summon a thing from beyond, which pursues you for 10 seconds. Its speed increases with further corruption. Corrupted Zone. Your spells and abilities have a chance to create a corrupted zone at your location, dealing shadow damage to you every 2 seconds. The size and damage of the corrupted zone increase with higher corruption. And taking damage has a chance to slow your movement speed by 5 seconds. The magnitude of the slow increases with further corruption. Wow. Oh my god. Some of these are nuts. Okay, so let's see if they change. Let's put different boots on. Oh, those are my old boots. They are still the same. That's my old ring. What am I doing? Let's just try different stuff, see if it changes. Seems like it's the same. Maybe it's per slot. That might be how it works. It might be like this comes from one. So let's take all this stuff off now. See what goes away. Nothing is going away currently. It's all staying for some reason. Okay. So when I took the boots off, one of them went away. Was it? No. Taking all the gear off now. Still have 3. That's it. Wait, what happened there? Taking a while to update? Yeah, it is. That's awkward. So it looks like you could have maybe 4 pieces and then you get 4. Is that right? I have 2 on. Still only have 2 buffs. Wait. I only have 2 on. What happened to the other one? Doesn't seem to update quickly, at least. If it does, yeah, okay. So that's the third one. All right, so let's test this. I'm proposing that if you have 4 on, you have 4 buffs, and that's it. That's 2. Take that one off. That's 1. Take that one off. That's a none of them, right? Yeah, okay. So now let's try putting 1 on. It seems like it's always this one first, which is the easiest one. This one's easy, right? Taking damage is a chance to start your movement speed for 5. That's easy. That's nothing. Put the gloves on. Second one. Spells and abilities have a chance to create a shadow. That's easy too, right? Really? I mean, you could just move out of that, like likely. That's 2. 3. This one is not good, obviously. Chance to summon a thing from beyond which pursues you. I don't know what the hell that means. We're gonna find out. Oh, and it's changing visually too, I've heard. People are saying it changes the way you look. And then 4, what? We should put on legs? Okay, 19. Oh man, that's pretty nuts though. So that's what 4 pieces, you get the 4th one. Damage taken increased and healing reduced by 19%. That's the nail in the coffin, right? I mean, I can't have that. I could have 1 maybe, you know what I mean? I don't think so though. I mean, I don't know. Some of these are so strong that it might be the case, right? Increase the amount of mastery. I mean, this is a nuts DPS increase. But having more than 3 on, I think is GG. I don't think you can do it. Which is really kind of awkward because if you don't want to have, if you get a bunch of gear and all, you know, if every item is, that's the thing. There's no detriment to Titanforging. But if you get it all, I mean, you're in trouble, right? Yeah, look, I'm purpley. It's pretty cool, actually. Well, I don't know. Let's go to Oregon, check it out, I guess. I'm going to fight a dummy for a bit and see what happens. But yeah, you know what? I think, I don't know. This is going to be nuts. This is really going to be nuts. People are saying maybe it's already too random. I don't really know. But all I know is it looks like you got 4 pieces on. You're going to start doing a lot less damage. Or no, you're just going to start taking a lot less damage. We'll try going Frost and seeing if that changes. Because frankly, that only sucks for tanks. Realistically, damage dealers, I mean, they could take a ton. I don't know, though. It depends, right? Like, oh, it's such a trade-off, right? Imagine if you had like 9 pieces on and you just quadrupled your DPS because of it, which isn't going to happen. But imagine if, you know, that was the case. But it also made you unhealable. Is it worth it? What do you think? Do you think people will be doing this? I think the answer is without question, yes. I think people would gladly, gladly take 100% reduced healing to do 100% more damage. I mean, come on, let's be serious. How many of you guys, raise your hand. How many people out there play damage dealer in mythic rating and be like, yeah, fucking bring it on, man. Let's go. I'm doing it. I guarantee a lot of people are going to do this. I guarantee it's going to have a huge impact on the race for world first. And you know what? That alone is pretty interesting, man. The fact that it's already being, like, I'm already thinking about this when I don't even know how it's going to end up is going to be probably pretty nuts. But yeah, so the item's the exact same. We already pretty much demonstrated that. But you can look in the dungeon journal. I don't have any reason to do it. You can do it yourself if you want. But it's the exact same item. So it's not item level higher. It's nothing different, except it's got this corruption mechanic. Shows you the total corruption. So, assuming you have 4 pieces on. Let's just go and put every piece that we have on. What do we still not have on? 2 rings. Okay, so we got, let's see. I want to have the highest corruption I possibly can when I do this. Wait, why'd they shift? Man, I don't know. Maybe it's not the way I'm thinking it is. Why did they shift? Why is that one on the inside now? Maybe it's just something to do with when I went through Orgrimmar's portal. I don't know. Let's go back down to 3. Is that not 3 still? That's 3 there. Back down to 3. Is that right? Am I not right? No, that's 3. Okay. Put a 4th piece on. I don't think it matters, though. I mean, obviously, who cares what the order of the debuff is? It's probably just because I went through a portal and I, like, recalculated the buffs. Takes a while to apply it, though, right? What's going on here? Did I not put it on? Oh, I just put the same piece I already had on. That's why. I keep doing that. Okay, 4th. There we go. Another one. So let's see how much that actually changed. Then we're going to test it in a dummy. So we have 74 corruption right now. I'm going to put this one on. It's going to give another 14 corruption. 14 corruption is going to go from 24% reduction in healing to 38%. So it's actually 14. So that one's pretty easy to calculate. The more corruption, well, maybe not, because I have 88%. But I don't really know. Let's see the legs. So again, 38%, 12 more corruption, so it should go up to 50. And it did, 50%. Okay, well, how's that work? That doesn't make any sense. I don't know, though. Somehow it works that way after a certain number, I guess. All right, let's put feet on. Feet are 25 corruption. That's going to be 75% reduction. That is astronomical. Could not survive a 75% healing reduction. Okay, and we still have higher levels that we could put on, right? 13 instead of 13, so now it's 76. Now it's 76. Okay. Belt 23, 20, that's 15. But yeah, so we're assuming the corruption is Warforge, like level random, and that the proc obviously could be any of these. I don't think it's based on the item in any way, but maybe. That belt is so crazy though. But yeah, I don't know what it's actually based on. But anyway, let's take a look at what 70. Well, we're not going to be able to test that. Taking damage is a chance to slow your movement speed for 5 seconds. Not really going to be able to test that. Is there? Oh, you know what we should do? We should go to Archivist. There's a tank dummies there. Or is there tank dummies here? I don't actually know the answer to this. Probably, but I just don't want to. There's a damage one, so there must be a tanky one. I don't know. Anyway, let's just go to Archivist. Better option. But yeah, so that's not the button. Let's check it out. Check it out. We're gonna check it out on the tank dummy. Other than that, I'm same gear I normally would wear on live. I don't have the weapon enchant, but that's fine. Well, actually, we could put our old weapon on since it's just subjectively better. Same item level, but it's got a socket. But yeah, so I think, who knows? Are sockets going away? Probably not. Are tertiary stats going away? Who knows? What do you think? Is Warforging going away? That's the question. That's the question Faxi posed. I don't know the answer to it. Nobody really does. We'd have to come on here and actually do a bunch of content and find out if it works or not. Maybe by the time I'm posting this video, maybe by the time you're watching this video, maybe by the time I get my first item, we already know. But for now, we're just a very early look at it on the PTR. So we're going to test it out. We're going to check it out once we get through the loading screen. But I don't know. What do you guys think? I think this is insane. Probably going to be the craziest patch ever. I mean, this is ridiculous. If they actually plan on doing this in the future, or if it's only going to be for this patch maybe, but if they actually plan on doing this in the future a while, it's going to completely change how the game's played, right? It's going to change everything about gearing. It's going to be absolutely insane. But of course, I'm sure these will change. Like these, I don't know. This is brutal though. Having 4 pieces on is pretty nuts. So it does make it so you really don't want, a full set of Titanforge. Like right now, you got a full set of Titanforge. It's overpowered, right? It's never gonna happen. You can't do that. You'd be dead. You'd be dead. 100% reduction in taking of healing taken. Okay, so let's take a look here. Taking damage has a chance to summon a thing from beyond, which pursues you for 10 seconds. Its speed increases with further corruption. So we'll probably see that. Your spells and abilities have a chance to create a corrupted void zone. We'll definitely see that. And obviously, we'll see how the slow works. Let me switch essences just real quick since I can get an essence that will actually help me with this. Let's just take whatever. Sure. There we go. Alright. So we're taking damage. Parry. Absorb, of course. Just wait. Eventually we'll take damage. What's with all these absorbs? All this stuff on. Alright, we're taking damage. Uber strike. Uh-oh. Taking damage. Still nothing happening. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's not in the game yet. Maybe we're wasting our time. I don't have details up either, so we don't know how much damage we're doing, but I can only imagine. Like, some of these just seem so insane, right? What is that? Oh, that's, stop moving. Flash of clarity. Okay. It only has a 10-second CD, so. But it does pretty much nothing for our rotational abilities, right? Still haven't seen anything happen. So, it's probably just not in the game yet, realistically. I was hoping to see at least some models here, but just take a bunch of damage. But anyway, what do you guys think? I really can't, Oh, there we go. Oh! Wait. Did I get killed by the dummy? Yeah. No, I didn't. I died. Ah. Okay, we gotta try again. Wow, I got one shot by that thing, dude. 528k damage taken from that thing. No, more than that. Probably, what's that, 700k? Wrong place. 700k damage taken from that thing. What is that one? That's the first one, isn't it? No, this is the first one. That's the third one. Thing beyond which pursues you for 10 seconds. Dude, that's scary as hell. This is crazy, dude. This is insane. What the hell? I'm like legitimately scared of wearing this gear now. Okay, it's on me again. Wow. Oh my god, that did so much damage. It moves so fast. We gotta take a look at where it spawns. It's because I have so much corruption, right? It moves like at the speed of light. The second I saw it spawn, it killed me. Dude, this is so insane, dude. This is so freaking insane. What the hell is oh my, I'm scared. Help me, please don't let me die here. I'm dead. Corrupted zone. Yeah, that's a corrupted zone. They're not wrong. It says, the bigger the zone, the more corruption you have, right? Look at, we got 126 corruption. Dude, this is freaking insane. Okay, we're gonna test out, we're gonna put our regular gear back on. I want just 4 pieces. I want as little corruption as possible this time. Let's see what changes. I didn't actually see... Well, we probably were slowed. I just didn't notice it, to be honest. So what do we need? We need our other ring. There it is. I think I vendored something, didn't I? Put these boots on. Doesn't even matter. I don't know where my other gear went. I think I vendored something by accident. There's the gloves. We already have those on. Pants. Okay, we now have no corruption. We need at least 4 pieces now. So let's go boots. Put the 2 rings on because the rings are obviously going to be probably the highest value. Where's the other ring? Let's see. Amount of mastery gain. Healing from all sources. So it's kind of weird, right? Because the healing from all sources thing is just gonna get chipped away by the third thing. So let's not even put. Let's just put 2 on or 3 on. Yeah. Because the other one's just passive. Like you're never even gonna notice that unless you're actually taking a ton of damage. All right, so let's go ahead and test it now. Let's see what happens. We've seen all of the effects, I'm pretty sure. Try to take notice if we get slowed. Just keep moving. So taking damage, 5% slow your whatever. You're gonna get slowed for 5 seconds. We'll see that one. Okay, that's the void zone thing. Oh my god, it's pretty big to be fair. It's not really doing much damage though. Well, it's doing a fair amount of damage, but it's still pretty big. That's the size of it with only 48 corruption, which really doesn't seem like a lot. We still haven't been slowed. Another void zone thingy. That's so big though. I mean, it was so big when I had 150 corruption or whatever. Oh, this is insane though, to be honest. Absolutely insane. And we still haven't seen another one of those mobs. Just auto attack. There's no reason to even do anything right now. This training dummy does like no damage, by the way. I thought it did more than this. Come on, little mob. Last time we saw one, it one-shot us. Are we gonna see one again? Still can't believe this. This is gonna be insane, guys. This is absolutely gonna be insane. And honestly, it makes me think like wearing more than one is gonna be absolutely like the first one is a joke, right? Moving slower, like who cares? I'm a freaking Death Knight, dude. I'm born moving slow. You know what I mean? I came out of the freaking Umbilicus Eternus moving slow. So I don't know. I guess it's rare. This third one is rare. I don't know. Maybe it's more. What does it say? Taking damage. Its speed increases with further corruption only. So I thought maybe the chance that it spawns increases with further corruption. Because we've been fighting. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, it's fast, guys. It's fast. Oh, this is too fast, dude. I have to run. Let's see how much damage we take from it, though. Not much. Only 100 some K. So it's also, the more damage you take, the more corruption, I guess. This is absolutely insane, guys. I don't even know what to say. We're taking my breath away. Never would have expected how crazy this is when I started this video. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Look forward to talking more about this in the coming days.